Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're doing a quick but I think powerful look at an English idiom from your sources. Keel over.
Yes, keel over. It sounds quite dramatic, doesn't it?
It really does. And its history, apparently, is fascinating. Comes from the sea.
That's absolutely right. So our plan is pretty straightforward. Define it quickly, explore that surprising nautical origin you mentioned, and show how it pops up in both English and Indonesian contexts we found in the research.
Okay, perfect. Let's unpack this then. When someone says keel over now, what do they actually mean? We hear it, but what's the technical sense?
Well, based on the sources, it fundamentally means to suddenly fall down or collapse, suddenly become incapacitated.
Incapacitated how, usually?
Typically due to things like extreme exhaustion, maybe fainting, or even, in serious cases, sudden illness or death. But the key is that sudden loss of balance or strength, going from upright to, well, not upright.
Instantly tipped over, kind of, whether that's literal or metaphorical, maybe.
Exactly. That's a good way to put it. Now, the origin story is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Yeah, you said nautical.
Yeah.
Takes us away from, like, the office fainting scenario and onto an old ship.
Precisely. It comes directly from sailing. The keel of a ship, that's the main structural beam along the very bottom. Its backbone, essentially.
Right. I know the keel.
So when a ship keels over, it's catastrophic. It tips drastically, maybe turns upside down, fills with water. It sinks. It's a total loss.
Whoa, okay. But hang on. If a ship keeling over means it's, gone sunk, finished, why do we use it for someone just, say, fainting from the heat? That's usually temporary.
That's the crucial question, isn't it? How did that massive disaster translate to maybe just a temporary collapse?
Yeah.
The power of the metaphor isn't really in the final outcome sinking versus recovering. It's in the action itself.
The suddenness.
Exactly. The dramatic, sudden, complete loss of stability, of verticality. When a person keels over, they visually mimic that ship's initial crisis moment. Stable 1 second, horizontal the next. It's expressive language, highlighting the shock.
That makes sense. It's the visual drama of it. And it seems from the sources like it's a potent enough image to work across languages, too.
It seems so, yes. We saw a really neat comparison in your materials showing this exact idiom describing exhaustion in both English and Indonesian contexts.
Okay, let's hear those. How does it look in practice?
Right. So first, here's a common scenario. Someone pushing themselves too hard.
Okay, the Indonesian version was Dia bekerja tanpa inti selama, teriali-aluti tiba-tiba ambruk di kantor.
Which translates very neatly using our idiom. He worked nonstop for 3 days, then suddenly keeled over at the office. See? Captures that suddenness.
Yeah, perfectly. And the second example, that was about the heat, wasn't it?
That's right. Environmental factors. The Indonesian describes it plainly. Penonton di barisan depan pingsan karena panasnya kuaka.
Meaning they fainted because of the hot weather.
Exactly. And the English parallel, again, uses the idiom for that instant effect. A spectator in the front row keeled over from the heat. It just hits harder, describes that collapse vividly.
It really does. So wrapping this up then, keel over is this very vivid, expressive phrase for a sudden collapse. And it connects 19th century sailing mishaps to, well, modern office burnout or heat stroke.
And I think the key takeaway, connecting it maybe to a broader point, is how understanding that physical historical root, the actual keel of a ship tipping, helps lock the meaning in your head.
Right. Better than just memorizing a definition.
Much better. You picture the ship going over and you really grasp that sense of sudden total collapse. It makes the idiom stick.
A great point. History helps memory. Okay, that's our deep dive for today. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.